Welcome to my cooking show, The Natural Cook. I'm Gershenson. I've been cooking healthy and delicious food all my life. And let me tell you, you do not have to be an expert or have a lot of money to eat healthily and deliciously. Today, I'm going to show you how. I have picked a menu that I think you will like. It's going to be chicken, because who doesn't like chicken? Asparagus, because it's very seasonal now. And green sauce that would go to with the chicken. Also a fruit salsa. And you kind of can make 2 dinners out of it, because you can serve the chicken with Mediterranean spices, either with boiled asparagus dressed with lemon and butter, or with roasted asparagus. And you can top it with either green sauce that is full of bright green vegetables or fruit salsa. So let's begin. This is the signal of spring. It's an exciting time of year to come to the supermarket and see the abundance of asparagus that will be also coming to your farmer's market in no time. So how do we pick asparagus? Meaning, how do we buy asparagus in the market? We look for buds that are closed, not shriveled, no brown spots. We also bring it home and trim it and put it into a jar with a little bit of water, just like your flowers. And then you put it in the refrigerator, probably on your door of the refrigerator, because it fits better there. Then you will take a little plastic bag to cover it up. It is best to consume asparagus within 48 hours, because it's a vegetable that loses moisture and sweetness very easily. So you really want to eat it at the top of its quality. So what we're going to do now is start asparagus, roasted asparagus. I picked a thinner asparagus for roasting because it's faster, and I think that it's also more delicious to roast thinner asparagus. And for the boiled asparagus, I picked a little firmer stems, meaning a little thicker stems. So I set my temperature at 450 degrees in the oven. It's all heated up. So now I'm going to take baking sheet, my asparagus that I already trimmed. However, I'm going to show you what you should do when you get it, when you start working with it. So first you just snap it. Then you can trim it with a knife. You'll assemble them together. Then you don't need to do anything else. You just put it on the baking sheet, spread it out, and season it. Kosher salt. Diamond brand is my favorite because it's sweet. It's also, kosher salt has no flavorings, no additives. It's very easy to work with because you are not going to overdo it. You can feel how it's flowing over your food. Freshly ground black pepper. There is nothing like freshly ground black pepper, let me tell you. It is really worth spending money and having this wonderful pepper mill for the rest of your life. Drizzle of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, Not too much, just enough to coat your vegetables. And then just toss it to make sure that everything is coated, that asparagus start glistening and seasoned properly. I'm going to place it in my preheated oven and just let it be there for about 4-5 minutes maybe. You don't want to overcook them, but you don't want to have them raw either. So there it goes. So now we're going to get our heat going in our skillet. We have water. I already prepared water in the skillet because I'm going to boil asparagus. Actually, from the point of view of nutrition, it's probably best to stir fry, grill, or roast your asparagus, because this way you are not diluting these wonderful nutrients that asparagus possesses. It's a great source of fiber. It has folate. It's like at the top of the vegetables that you could eat in terms of nutritional qualities. It helps take carcinogens out of your body. So it's a really wonderful, wonderful vegetable. And the season is so short, so you really want to take advantage of it and enjoy it and serve it with as many different dishes as you can. You can eat it raw as well. You can just slice it thinly and throw it together with fennel for a nice salad dressed just with lemon juice, olive oil, something very enjoyable and fast. So now my water is boiling and asparagus is ready to go into it, but not until we season the water. I season water only after it comes to boil because salt increases the temperature, boiling temperature. So you want to make sure that your water is boiling first, that it's really hot. When we cook green vegetables, we really want to season the water well, because if you under-season it, then the vegetables are not going to absorb that salty flavor and be kind of tasteless. And we don't want that to happen, do we? So I'm throwing a good amount of salt, and I'm going to swish it around to let it dissolve. Nice and salty, just like ocean water. Now we're taking our asparagus, and of course we trimmed it the same way as we did with the other one. The bottom stalk is really kind of wooden and is not palatable. You can save it. You can save the discards to make vegetable stock if you want to, together with your other vegetables, but you're not going to enjoy eating it. So now that our water is boiling, we are going to drop the asparagus into it. And now you're going to watch for color. The color is going to be changing. As asparagus is cooking, the color is going to be turning brighter. And this is what you're looking for. However, you have to really watch it because you don't want asparagus to get soft. Then it will be mushy and fibrous and not really enjoyable. So I have my tongs that are going to be very convenient for me to pick them out. I also prepared a little plate and a little knife because I'm going to take one stalk of asparagus and place it here, cut off a little piece, taste it to make sure that it's done the way I like it. And then we're going to take it out and place it on a serving tray to wait until we proceed with seasoning it. So what flavors really have an affinity for asparagus? Let me tell you, very simple. It's lemon, sweet butter, Parmesan cheese, tarragon. This asparagus that's cooking right now is going to be seasoned just with melted sweet butter, lemon juice, and black pepper. Then we'll grate a little bit of Parmesan, but you don't have to do it if you don't like Parmesan for whatever reason. Pecorino will go nicely with it as well. So I see that my asparagus is looking nice and green and very, very beautiful. I love this color. As you can tell, I picked this color as one of the colors for my logo. Okay, there you go. All right. Nice and crunchy and not tough anymore. Really cooked nicely. I like it. So I have to discard the water. So hold on a minute. My sink is not next to me. So I have to walk off the set for a minute to get rid of the water. Okay, now we have sweet butter that we are going to melt in our skillet. Okay, while it's melting, I'm going to take a lemon. And in order to get more juice out of a lemon, you really want to roll it or put it in the microwave. I do not have a microwave at home. I just don't like them. So I roll my lemon and then I cut it in half, and I can either use this wonderful lemon squeezer that is going to give me juice, or I could just squeeze it with my hand. If you see a lot of seeds in the lemon, make sure to keep your hand under the juice so that the seeds will not fall into the food. Okay, oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of caramelizing butter that it's turning brown. Okay, now the lemon, mixing it together and dropping asparagus into it. All we do now, we turn off the heat because we don't want to cook it anymore. You know, when you take the food off the heat, it doesn't stop cooking, it continues cooking. So you have to be aware of it, not to overcook it. Okay, it looks nice and lovely. We are going to place it on our serving dish. Pour the sauce over it. Okay, doesn't it look beautiful? Now we are going to sprinkle a little bit of freshly ground pepper. If you want to, I personally love Parmesan cheese, and I think that anything will be tastier with Parmesan cheese. So I grate some Parmesan that is going to melt right into the asparagus, and I can smell the aroma of Parmesan cheese. So delicious. And one more thing that I can show you, just to add flavor and beauty. I have this zester that's one of my favorite tools. So I'm going to zest lemon over the asparagus. Okay, now let's check our asparagus in the oven. Okay. Let's see how it tastes. It should sit just a bit longer. I like to see when asparagus starts blistering a little bit and getting a little browner. So I'll put it just for another minute or so. And then we're ready to pull it out. So when the asparagus is done, you might want to chop some tarragon and sprinkle it over it. And then you can serve it. It's ready to go. Okay. All right. So this wonderful vegetable that is so delicious, vibrant, full of flavor and nutrients, that is going to help you stay healthy, is going to help you enjoy your food, is ready. Now we are going to start working on our chicken. I'm going to show you how to butterfly it. It cooks faster, it's more even. So first you are going to take a sharp knife and you are going to start cutting chicken in the thickest part, kind of parallel to your cutting board with even thickness. You are going to open it up, flatten it out, and to make things easier, you can take some plastic wrap or wax paper, and then you can just bang it with your pot or pan or your skillet. Okay, make it as thin as you want. The thinner it is, the faster it cooks. All right, now chicken is ready to be seasoned. First, we are going to put some salt. Kosher salt going easily on top of the chicken. I'm flipping it, seasoning on the other side. Fast and easy. Now, garlic. Here's a trick of how to peel garlic fast. Just take your knife, press it on the garlic, hear the sound, it's ready to go. Cut off the tip, and it peels off very easily. Okay, now another trick. I use my grater in order to season it with garlic. No chopping. Grate it. It makes it into a paste. Take the paste into your hand. Smear it over the garlic, over the chicken. By the way, this chicken was raised without hormones or antibiotics. It's not going to affect your health in a way that is going to become a part of you. We don't need those in our bodies, believe me. Okay, now Mediterranean spices. This is a wonderful, wonderful mix. It is cumin. I put a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of ground coriander, a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of sweet paprika, quarter teaspoon of oregano, and a good pinch of cayenne. So this is already pre-mixed. All I do is just take it and sprinkle it lightly onto the chicken. One side, the other side. Done. A very important part of flavoring this chicken, believe it or not, is lemon zest. Lemon zest has lemon oils that are so fragrant and give special taste to everything that you add it to. So quickly zesting on a microplane grater, my favorite tool. One side, the other side. Now you want to drizzle some olive oil and lemon juice. First, we'll go with lemon juice. I put my hand not to drop any seeds on my chicken. Okay, go on the other side. Nice. Now olive oil. Put it a little bit on your hand. It will be easier for you to spread it. 1, 2. Fast and easy. A little bit of black pepper And our chicken is ready to go and be marinated or cooked right away. You can do it like the night before and keep it overnight in the refrigerator. Now I'm going to wash my hands. Now we're ready to cook the chicken. We're going to use olive oil. The pan is preheated. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil, not too much. Slide it over to coat the pan. Taking our tongs, taking the chicken and putting it on the pan. Nice sizzle. Chicken is ready to go. And start cooking. What you can do is you can brown the chicken on one side and the other, and then stick the pan into the oven to finish cooking, or you can cook it all the way on this pan. I'm going to stick it into the oven, and while the chicken is finishing, I'm going to make the toppings for our chicken. Today we are going to have the green sauce. I'm putting parsley and cilantro into my green sauce. They are full of chlorophyll that is so good for your body, helps fight all kinds of things. And then I'm going to also add lemon juice, olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and your sauce is ready. You can have it in the refrigerator for a couple of days. Use it for other dishes, spoon it over your beans or whatever you're preparing. It's also delicious with asparagus. Okay, brown on one side, flipping it over, browning on the other side. Okay. Ready to go into the oven. It will be there for about 7-8 minutes. You have to check to make sure that your chicken is cooked but not over dry. So now I'm going to show you how to peel mango. Mango is a delicious vegetable, also very abundant now in supermarkets. So go shop for them, enjoy them while they are inexpensive, full of nutrients. Try to pick the mango that is already on the softer side. If it's not ripe, it's going to taste kind of piney. I don't think you're going to enjoy it. So I'm going to peel the mango. Then I'm going to take my knife and slide it on the side where I can feel the pit, and then cut it around the pit to remove the top of the mango. Now I'm ready to cut it. Take my knife, cut it in parallel, as thick pieces as you want. Now cutting it for a dice, 1, 2, 3, your mango is ready to go. Now we are going to cut and peel first some kiwi. Kiwi is a wonderful fruit, delicious. It will go and contrast very nicely with the yellow mango. First, we're taking out this side that is very, very hard and inedible. Peel it. And then we'll cut it the same way as we're cutting the mango. We're going to cut it in half, then parallel cuts, dice, ready to go. Now, what is going to go into our salsa? Mango, kiwi, jalapeno that was chopped finely. Adds nice spice. If you want it even spicier, you can keep the seeds. Otherwise, take them out. Some cilantro. We'll chop it. And add it to our fruit. All you need to finish it is some lime juice and sprinkling of salt. Mix it, taste it. Always taste the food that you are cooking. If you feel that something is missing, you can always add more. It's nice when it sits a little bit and the flavors mingle, so you can make it in advance and have it in your refrigerator, ready to go when your dinner is ready. A little bit of salt, lime juice, and let's mix it up. Okay. Delicious, sweet and sour, spicy, yummy. Okay. Now that we're done with this, we're going to make green sauce for the chicken. Parsley goes into our small food processor. I took it off the stems. You want to wash it first. It should go into a bowl of water because that's how the dirt gets dislodged. You definitely want to also spin it in a salad spinner. You don't want any water in your sauce. So to a full packed cup of parsley, you are going to put full packed cup, half cup of cilantro. They kind of look alike, but they taste very different. Some people don't like it. I personally adore it. I think it has a wonderful flavor. It's also so good for you because it takes heavy metals out of your body like lead, detoxifies you. Wonderful herb. Okay, there we go. Chopping it. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Once the herbs are chopped, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/4 cup of olive oil, some salt. You can always adjust after you taste if you had enough of seasonings. A little bit of freshly ground pepper, and where is my lid? Cannot do it without it. Okay, there we go. All right, a little more lemon juice. Now that the chicken is ready, we are going to serve it with our green sauce. We can spoon it over the chicken. And the salsa that can go next to the chicken or over the chicken. And we're going to taste it. Burst of flavor. Amazing. Please go ahead and try it at home and give me your feedback on our Facebook page, The Natural Cook. You can find the recipes there as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.